Welcome back to the channel. We are here December 19th. This is going to be week 15 NFL best bets and predictions. We're going to go through Sunday's card because Saturday, by the time this comes out, Saturday games will be over. And I already spoke about that Bills game where I was leaning towards Packers Panthers. I think that's going to be close. I think the Panthers cover that +8. So we're going to get into the Sunday schedule. 1 o'clock, Jacksonville Jaguars going to be into Baltimore Ravens. Baltimore Ravens are in must-win situation. And Jacksonville Jaguars are one of the worst teams in the league, second worst team in the league, right behind the New York Jets. So you got -770 on the money line. You're looking at the Ravens. Obviously, you don't want to take that unless you put it in a parlay. So I'm leaning towards the over, definitely, if you want value, because the Ravens are going to put up points against the Jaguars with Gardner Minshew now at the helm at quarterback. I think they'll be able to put up points. This is why the money's been coming on the plus side of the Jaguars, because people think they will cover, which I do think they will. They have definitely enough weapons with Gardner Minshew back. You have DJ Shark, James Robinson, Laviska Shenault, Keelan Cole. So all those guys definitely is a formidable offense to put up against or put up some points against the Baltimore Ravens. So the over, I love. And then since it opened up at 14, now it's down at 12. I do think the Ravens can cover that 12-point spread. Okay. I'm more leaning towards the over on 48, but since it's come down 2 points, you're giving me a little bit of some space right there. Jaguars can cover 14 when it first came out, but 12, I think the Ravens can get that. I think they pound the ball with J.K. Dobbins, Gus Bus, and Lamar Jackson. Okay. Next, and this is one of my best bets. I'll leave that up there. I'll leave the over in 48 up there. Next game, we have the Seattle Seahawks going up against the Washington football team. Big news with Haskins being the quarterback now. Alex Smith has that strained calf, so he's not going to be able to participate in the game. So they're going to need to lean on his defense. It is a benefit that they're in Washington and not Seattle. Seattle has been almost undefeated. I think they lost that one game against the Giants in Seattle. So Washington needs to win this game. They have an opportunity to take over the division. I think the +6 is too much. Seattle doesn't usually cover spreads. Let's see if we just look at against the spread. Let's see their record. So you use DraftKings, go to your stats. This is all available to you before you make your bets. And I like the over as well of 43 points. But we're going to lean towards, let's see against the spread. Against the spread, if I can move it. Seahawks are 7-6 against the spread, and Washington tends to cover spread at 7.51. So it's about even. Over under, it's more on the underside. You know what? I changed my mind on the over. I like the under with Haskins at the helm. It's been a minute for him since he's taken a start. I like the under, and I like the +6 on Seattle side. On Washington side. Okay, but I definitely do think. Not definitely do. I don't. We're going to go under, and I like the +6. I'll stay with those two. This is definitely a spot where Washington can sneak by and get a win, just because I know how stout that defense is, and I know how bad that Seattle defense is. Next, we got the Detroit Lions going up against the Tennessee Titans. This has come down. It was at 11 a couple days ago. I think it was a little bit higher. On the Tennessee Titans against the Lions. This is all predicated on injury news with Matt Stafford and Kenny Galladay. So that probably adjusted the line just a little bit down from 11 to 9. This is a spot where Tennessee still can cover this. The money line is 100% guarantee, but you're trying to find value, better odds. Tennessee has a bad pass defense, and if Stafford plays, I like them to add to the total. And at 52.5, the over is definitely live. Okay. And in the case of the Tennessee Titans covering 9 points, I think they do so as well. They control the game with the elite Derrick Henry, and then utilizing the play action off of that. I think it's too many weapons for Detroit to handle, and I like the over I like the -9 and the money line on Tennessee. All three of those. Okay. That'll be a best. We'll leave the over in there for now. We're going to continue down. Next game, we have the Tampa Bay Buccaneers against Atlanta Falcons. I told you, I spoke about Tampa Bay, in multiple videos. I told you this is my futures pick right here to come out of the NFC. They are just getting acclimated to each other. This key for the offense to start gelling. That's what they're going to do for these next 3 weeks right before the playoffs and really get the ball rolling. And this is a perfect spot against Atlanta's poor defense. They faced them twice in the last 3 weeks. So give me the -6 on Tampa Bay. I think this is a discount because you got Tampa Bay against the Vikings, and the Vikings are better than the Falcons, and they were at -7, and I took it. Now you're giving me the Falcons a worse team, you drop it a point. This is a slam dunk. -6 on Tampa Bay. Thank you very much. All right. Next game, we're going to Houston Texans are going against the Indianapolis Colts. This game, the over almost hit, but Deshaun Watson fumbled in that red zone area. Texans had that opportunity to win that game. Big news is Brandon Cooks should be able to play in this game, in this in-division matchup. I don't think the Colts will beat the Texans twice in the last 3 weeks. In division, usually it's most likely a split. So, unless the team is really, really bad. But Deshaun Watson is a good enough quarterback to put the team on his back. The money line is live for the Texans, but we're going to be safe and take the 7.5 on the Texan side, okay? And probably the over. Okay, we're going to keep with those two. 7.5 and the over. Next game. We have the New England Patriots going up against Miami Dolphins. The money is coming in on the Miami Dolphins. What was it? Damian Harris is now going to be out, so Sony Michel will be the lead back in the backfield. But I think the value is on the New England Patriots side. Every time I see Belichick against a rookie quarterback, I'm going to take advantage. He's 12-0 at home. So when the Patriots are home and they're facing a rookie quarterback, they're 12-0. All right, they're 7-5 when they face a rookie quarterback on the road. So it's still positive, over 500 record. It's still Bill Belichick at the helm. The defense has been playing better of lately. The question is, can Cam move the ball? The benefit for this Dolphins, defense is the secondary. So I think the Patriots' strength, which is rushing the ball, I think they can do that against Miami, get enough points, cover the +2, and possibly win. Okay, we're going to go with Belichick, trust him against the rookie quarterback. And history tells you more than not, it's profitable. Okay. Next game we have, let me take these off before it gets too crowded. Next game we have the Chicago Bears going up against the Minnesota Vikings. This game was it like 4 or 5 weeks ago. This was on Monday Night Football. Bears D, was able to, under control Dalvin Cook, which was the key for them, but they still lost the game. Vikings have more weapons. It's hard to trust Matt Nagy and Trubisky. This game is one of the tough ones. This is one of the ones you want to stay away from because you really don't know. And even the over is just very, very sketchy. I'm going to lean. They just beat them too. I'm going to lean the Chicago Bears +3. There's no conviction in this play at all. This is a very hard one to choose. I don't trust Cousins against that defense. Then I don't trust Trubisky. But they have been playing better of late. You just go with the +3. There's no strong play on that. You don't have to play everything, okay? Next game, we have the 49ers going up against the Cowboys. 49ers have been hitting a little bit of a rough patch. They thought they were in the running for, one of the last playoff spots, that 7th seed. They've hit a little bit of bump in the road, especially against Washington last week. Dallas Cowboys defense is horrible. I think Brandon Ayuk, you take every single prop on him and you put all your money on it. I think he'll have a field day against them. I can see some points here. I think 49ers definitely move the ball on the Cowboys. And I think Dalton gets connected with his 3 wide receivers, pick apart that zone. So give me the over. I think that's the definite play of 44.5. Winner, I would lean. I would lean 49ers money line, but I'm just taking it over. I think both of these teams take advantage of each other, especially that 49ers zone defense. That's horrible. That's not going to work against Amari Cooper, Michael Gallup, and CeeDee Lamb. No. Next game, we have the New York Jets going up against the LA Rams. All going all the way over to the West Coast. This is a very tough spot for Sam Darnold and the Jets. We are clearly losing for Trevor Lawrence, if you haven't noticed. And I know this number is getting bigger and bigger, but we're going to take it. This is an elite defense and a well-run oil machine as an offense as well. Cam Akers can have a field day. Robert Woods, Cooper Kupp. Give me the LA Rams to beat the New York Jets and handily. Okay. Next game we have. Let me take some of these off. No, that's one of my guarantees. We'll take this one off and then keep going. Next, we have the Philadelphia Eagles going up against the Arizona Cardinals. I think the value, not I think, I know the value is on the Philadelphia Eagles. We've seen a great performance out of them last week going up against the New Orleans Saints. +6 is too much. Saints are a way better team than the Cardinals, and Cardinals have been struggling. They play very good on the road. They play worse at home. I think Hurts is going to be able to move the ball against them. And the Eagles' defense has been stepping up as of late. I understand Cliff Kingsbury likes to sling the ball. That's a little bit of the Eagles' weakness. I get that point. But they're in must-win mode. This is definitely a spot where they know they can get that NFC East division. I think it's only down to two teams. It's not the Cowboys, 100%, and it's not the Giants. This division is going to come down to the Eagles and the Washington football team. The big benefit for the Eagles is that Haskins is at quarterback, so this is all in. I really like the Eagles to come out of the NFC East. Okay, Hurts has rejuvenated this team. As it helps Miles Sanders in the run game as well. So just positives. Take the +6, and they are live as an underdog at +230. Next game, we have the Kansas City Chiefs going against the New Orleans Saints. Give me the Chiefs -3, easy call, especially with Drew Brees coming back and no Michael Thomas. So you get Drew Brees back, and then you lose your number one target. So that's not a positive on either end. I don't think that helps them keep up with the Chiefs. They're going to need him, so they're going to rely on Alvin Kamara. Definitely, he should have a smash week. Oh, he's a lock in fantasy. And then Traquan Smith, Emmanuel Sanders, Jared Cook are going to have to step up, but that's not going to be enough for the Kansas City Chiefs, okay? And then next game on that Sunday Night Football, we have the Cleveland Browns going up against the New York Giants. I told you that the Giants have faltered, and they have. They were hot for like a 3-week stretch, and that's about it. Browns coming in off a devastating loss. They really they tried. Little brother tried, but they couldn't beat Big Brother. This is definitely a bounce back spot. I love the -278 as a guarantee. Do they cover? I don't really trust the Browns to cover, but we're going to say that they will. All right. But definitely just take the money line. All right. Just take the money line at -278. Last but not least, Monday Night Football, Pittsburgh Steelers going up against the Cincinnati Bengals. Team is decimated. Obviously, Burrow's out. That was a huge loss. Now, Pittsburgh, after losing, 2 games in a row, this is definitely a bounce back spot. 14 points is something that they should definitely cover. It was around 12 a couple days ago. You don't want to take the money line, but we're going to take the point spread. Steelers going up against the Bengals. I think hopefully maybe James Conner can get back on track. I don't know. But it's definitely Ben Roethlisberger, and those 3 weapons are going to torch the Bengals on Monday, okay? And let's lock it down to our 4 best bets. So we laid down 52. I love the Buccaneers. I love the Eagles and the Rams. So let's take out the Steeler money line. Let's take out the Chiefs. Let's take out that. Let's take out I think that's viable. Which one is more viable? No, this one, that one. Okay. All right. So we're gonna go with Buccaneers -6, Texans +7. No, we're not gonna trust them. Not for this one. We'll be safer. Just give me the one. All right, we're going to take Buccaneers -6, the Rams to cover 17.5 points, the Eagles +6, and the Cleveland Browns money line. That should be like +600. No, +857. That's even better. So if you want to drop this a little bit, you could take the Rams at like what, 2 touchdowns and still get +600. Take advantage of this. Put it in your parlays, 4-leg parlay for you. And that's all I have for you guys. Let me know, ask me some questions. What do you feel like is your favorite bet for this week? Let me know. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter at MessageSD. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. And when you follow me on Instagram, you can DM me there for any further questions, any advice, and then we'll go from there, okay? Thank you guys for tuning in, and I'll be back tomorrow with another video. Peace out.